Picture this, 2 a.m., October 22nd, 2025, Saransk, Russia, 48 Ukrainian drones, silent, low-flying phantoms, slice through the night toward the Saransk mechanical plant. This isn't just a factory, it's the nerve center of Russia's mine production, churning out TM-89s that have turned Donbass into a deadly maze for 2 years. Guards relax, sensors blink, and in that split-second lapse, Ukraine's gamble pays off. The plant that armed Russia's advance, gone in a flash of thermobaric hellfire. Welcome to NeuroIntelE, where we don't hype the headlines. We dissect the tactics that win or lose wars. If you're a strategist, historian, or just someone who wants the unfiltered truth behind modern conflicts, hit subscribe and the bell. Precise breakdowns, zero fluff. Let's unpack how 72 hours of Russian air power exposed Ukraine's air defense nightmare, and what it means for NATO's playbook. From the skies over Kharkiv, a Russian Su-34 unleashes a single Kh-38ML laser-guided missile. The target, a Ukrainian FPV drone command post in Volchansk. The drone feed captures it all. Direct hit. Secondary explosions ripple for 12 seconds, turning the entire drone battalion's brain into ash. Comms blackout. Immediate. This wasn't luck. It's the new normal on Ukraine's eastern front, where Russian precision strikes have turned drone hubs into smoking craters. But drones aren't the only hunters. On the same night, Russian mobile air defense teams, armed with Verba manpads and electronic sights, spot 3 fixed-wing Ukrainian suicide drones at 7 kilometers out. 3 triggers, 3 fireballs, 0 survivors. The Verba's upgraded 9M336 Seeker, it laughs at flares. Ukraine's $25,000 toys versus Russia's $60,000 answer. Simple math favoring Moscow. Fast forward 48 hours to Dnipropetrovsk. 20-plus Geran-3 loitering munitions swarm in. Primary target, a thermal power plant fueling Kiev's drone factories. Secondary, a railway substation shuttling Leopard spare parts. The result? 23 separate detonations, captured in crystal-clear footage. Power grid drops 40% in 11 minutes. Trains grind to a halt. Kiev's night plunges into darkness. This isn't isolated, it's pattern recognition. Russia's Geran-2s are the low-cost reaper, turning vital infrastructure into rubble with surgical efficiency. Now escalate to the big guns. On the Ravnopil axis, an Il-76 drops a single FAB-3000 M54 glide bomb. Target, the 1st Separate Airborne Regiment's bunker complex. The crater, 25 meters wide. Nothing larger than a helmet survives. That's 3 tons of high explosive rewriting the landscape in one good morning. Meanwhile, on the Krasnohorovka-Donetsk line, 6 BM-21 Grad batteries unleash 240 rockets in 20 seconds. Ukraine had stacked 2 companies in a forest belt. The tree line vanished. Thermal scan post-salvo. 0 heat signatures, just charred trunks and silence. Pantsir S-2 on patrol. Radar pings a Ukrainian Lelika 100 sneaking at 4 kilometers. 257 E-6 missiles, 9-second flight time. Kill confirmed. The crew didn't even leave the cabin. That's not defense, it's extermination. The 152mm Severian battery on the Lyman axis zeroes a half-ruined school hiding 40 Ukrainian troops in Lipki. First round, airburst. Second, direct impact. The building folds like paper. Rotation, permanently canceled. Landsit tally over 72 hours, straight from MoD. 4 Caesar SPGs, 2 Vampire MLRs, 1 Bogdan gun, 3 AN-TPQ-50 radars, 1 locomotive in Chernihiv, 28 Baba Yaga heavy hexacopters, 1 Starlink hub, 7 pickup trucks. New budget beast, the Scalpel loitering munition at $3,000 a pop. 1 just erased a D-30 howitzer at 42 kilometers. Cheap, quiet, lethal. Tornado-S rocket system, 12 times 300mm thermobaric warheads on an underground UAV control center in Zaporizhia. The ground jumps 3 meters. Shockwave collapses every tunnel in a 200-meter radius. Ukraine's drone coordination? Blind for 96 hours. Kupiansk direction? The hottest 72 hours on the map. Ukraine's 14th Mech Brigade tried punching through with 12 Bradleys. Western District's 68th Division countered with Cornet ATGMs and T-90M tanks. Result? 9 Bradleys in flames, 3 captured, 0 breakthrough. Smoke so thick the sun didn't rise for 2 days. Rubicon unit's 72-hour highlight reel: 11 APCs, 8 pickups, 5 self-propelled guns, 14 Baba Yagas, 6 Starlink terminals, 3 UAV ground stations, even a Ukrainian robotic dog, now a flaming lawn ornament. Meet the upgraded Molnya PVO interceptor drone, 220 km/h terminal dive, manual stick control in the final 2 kilometers. It just rammed a $400,000 Ukrainian PD-2 fixed wing at 180 km/h midair. Both turned to confetti. Russia now owns drone-on-drone kills. Ukrainian 2S-3, Akatsia thought camouflage netting was enough. Russian Orlan 30 spotted it. 1 Lancet later, $3 million howitzer becomes $300,000 scrap. In 72 hours, Russia cut Ukraine's drone fleet by roughly 22%, knocked out 40% of remaining Western artillery in Donbass, dropped power generation by 12% nationwide, forced Kyiv to burn through 30 days of ATACMS and Storm Shadow reserves just to stay relevant. This wasn't random. This was systematic disassembly. Question for the comments. If you had to pick one Russian weapon system from the 72-hour storm to take into 2026, what gets your vote? Lancet, FAB-3000, or Molnya PVO? Drop it below. Best answer gets pinned. Smash that like button if you want the next 72-hour firestorm the second Moscow releases it. Subscribe to NeuroIntelE. We don't narrate war, we weaponize the truth. See you on the battlefield. NeuroIntelE out.